There's something about the first few quiet moments of the day that set the tone for everything else. I've been trying to be more intentional and more present in the small moments. I've also been trying to be more trusting of the process. But even with the best intentions, I've realized that growth isn't always aesthetic. Sometimes it's messy, sometimes it's uncomfortable, but maybe that's the point.
Lately, I've been thinking a lot about change and why it's so hard. I created the Confidence Diaries not only to challenge myself, but to step into the best version of myself. But if I'm honest, anxiety has been one of my biggest roadblocks, and it shows up in different ways. It shows up as perfectionism, it shows up as me overthinking and feeling like I have to have it all together before I can even start. And the worst part is, it's kept me in hermit mode for way too long. That's why I'm excited that today's video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Because let's be real, sometimes we need a little extra support to work through this. Anxiety is real, and as you all know, therapy has been a huge game changer for me. And it makes sense. Whenever I'm stuck in my own head, talking to someone can help me move forward instead of spiraling into overthinking. And with BetterHelp, you don't have to wait weeks for an appointment. You can see a licensed therapist in just a few days. And the best part, the first therapist that you match with, if they're not quite the right fit, you can switch therapists at no extra cost for you. Plus, the team makes sure that all of the therapists are qualified so you can feel confident in the support that you're receiving. So, if you've been struggling with anxiety or you just feel stuck like I was, therapy may be that thing to help you finally move forward. BetterHelp is offering 10% off your first month. Click the link in my description or go to www.betterhelp.com/Amina. Let BetterHelp help you to rule your anxiety so it doesn't rule you. Today is all about resetting and treating ourselves. So you all know I love pastries. I'm a pastry gal. I'm thinking I'm either going to go to Mammon or go to Zach the Baker. It just depends on who has something left because it's a little bit later. We're coming up on lunchtime. I think I just want to go to the park and kind of decompress, reflect. I really like this park. I'm going to show you all some footage there, but it has like a water view and all of that good stuff. So we're going to take advantage of the day. I have this shirt on from Skims and some denim. I have my tote with my book, some camera stuff, water. Y'all, I have to find a place to sit because it's starting to get a little too toasty, okay? You know when it starts to get a little too hot and it's like, I'm kind of ready to go. But, you know, we're out here. We're taking the vibes in. It's definitely an orange olive oil pistachio cake. I don't feel like using my hands. I have hand sanitizer, but we're gonna use the fork. I hope y'all are having a good weekend and a good week so far. It's vibes. It's really nice and sunny, as you guys can see. I have a few more things to do today. I kind of want to clean up. I need to edit a little bit. I have some work that I have to do, and I do need to get into my laundry. Spring's here, okay? Spring is here, and we know what that means. Renewed energy, good vibes, all of that. So it's a whole lot of time later, and you all won't believe that the last thing that I ate was that lovely chicken salad that I had for lunch. So now we're going to go ahead and make some dinner. I'm kind of in the mood for pasta, and I'm thinking that I'm going to make this Turkish pasta, or my version of this Turkish pasta, after, of course, I found a TikTok recipe. I don't have the cherry tomatoes, so there's that. And I don't have dried mint, but I do have fresh mint. So I'm thinking if I mince it, it'll come out the same. I made this a couple of times before. I like to eat this pasta, this oodles protein pasta. I've showed this in a couple of vlogs before, but this is basically the penne, and I have just enough for, if not one serving, maybe half a serving, which is perfectly fine. This is the 85% lean with the 15% fat. I like to use this when I'm making like a ground beef situation, just because I feel like the lean with the less fat, it gets super dry. Or maybe I just can't cook it. The water is boiling. We love that. The way I'm about to eat this, I feel so bad. Like, I can't even do it on camera, but I just want to show you all. I've kind of mixed it up already, and don't mind the green beans. They're the sidekick. They're not the main character, because I just put those on the air fryer with like salt, pepper, garlic powder, so nothing crazy. But again, I don't use measurements. I've made this recipe a few times. So if you know the recipe, don't come for me, okay? Cooking is all about putting your own spin and twist onto things. There's a reason why I rock with this pasta. Obviously, if you like traditional pasta, go for that. So you're getting protein from that, you're getting protein from the ground beef, and you're getting protein from the Greek yogurt. I put a lot of Greek yogurt because I am obsessed. But yeah, I made this earlier, y'all remember? So we have our cucumber, we have lemon, and we have a few mint leaves in there. And it's been brewing for a few hours. When did we put this in? I think we put this morning or so. So it should be nice. I'm probably gonna put a little bit of ice on it because I need it to be cold, like burr type cold. So I'm gonna drink this. I'm going to eat my pasta. I'm probably going to put on my Netflix show. I like corny shows, so I'm gonna find one on Netflix. And yeah, we're going to wind down. But first and foremost, I want to just thank you all so much, and never officially thanked you for getting me to 3,000 subscribers, as well as just supporting the channel. I'm sending good vibes, good vibrations your way. And again, today was just about hitting reset, hanging out, finding pockets of joy. You all know I talk about that all the time. And that's essentially what the Confidence Diaries is about. It's finding what works for you. Once again, I feel like if you've been feeling down and out, like I completely feel you, especially my girlies who are in New York, who went through like seasonal depression, who you're now trying to come out of hermit mode. This time last year was just such a cloudy period for me. And even though sometimes I like to stay inside and like watch TV, it feels so good to just see the sun coming through the window. There was a period of time last year where the sun didn't come out for like 13 days. Kid you not. So we're happy to not be in that type of space. It's almost Q2, and you all know, I like to plan, but I'm trying to take this laid back approach in terms of like, we're going to plan a little bit, but then we're going to just try to allow things to flow. So yeah, that's my method to the madness. I do have a couple of creative career goals, just a couple of personal goals in general, but we'll talk more about that in future videos. I don't know if I'm going to close the vlog out now or maybe tomorrow. I'm thinking about going to this flea market, but I don't know. If y'all don't hear from me, thank you so much again for supporting the channel. So we're at this vintage market. It's a vibe, don't get me wrong, but it's so freaking hot out here. Think about it, I'm always gonna find a boba tea place. Comment down below, let me know, like, what is y'all's favorite boba? Do y'all drink boba tea like that? Like, what's your favorite flavor? This one is a black tea mango with mango poppin' boba. It's pretty good. Anyway, we're gonna go back outside and try to see like what we can find.